Hello everybody, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. I am John MugiwaraJM, and let us continue. When we last left off, we got Garrus back. We began Mass Effect 1. We recruited the patriarch of the Turians, and we have to order a summit in order to gain more war assets for the fight against the Reapers. So, that being said, I want to do the Cerberus Labs mission first before I hold the summit. So why don't we go ahead and get that started?
Commander, fire alarm in the AI core. Get down to deck 3.
Oh yeah, there's something I gotta do first. I forgot that I left in the middle of that last week. I don't remember shit. Also, do not mind if you hear pouring down rain. I doubt you guys will, because you guys never do. But yeah, it's raining like hell. It like started as I was getting the stream ready to go. Nothing on the observation deck. This was Thane's room. I feel sad going in there and not seeing them there. No Jack, no Thane, and no Kasumi.
Good to be back on board, Shepard.
Great, but there's something I gotta do here. Hi, Kokolo. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Fuck, they want me down here for something, but I don't know what for. Oh, yeah, right here. My bad.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire or something.
I'm going in. EDI, talk to me.
Who?
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss?
What the hell?
EDI,
Yes.
you're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
EDI, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can, then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
That's a hell of a way to start. Our AI is now a person.
Was that Edie who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Oh, Joker is going to have a field day with that.
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old med bay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time, if I may. I'd like to examine you.
I guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's it. You're the picture of health.
How's our inventory of meds?
The med bay was full.
How's my
stocked
day been?
before you
It's been
left.
alright.
We should be good for a long
I slept in
time.
again because I was both my shoulders were sore.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would
I
be
did
guilt.
find out
We
late
took
last
their-
night.
Took their best
Hold on a
people,
second.
Took their best ship. We used them to defeat the collectors.
I
and
just
now
realized the
we
TV
use
was very
their
loud.
resources
So if
against
it's causing an echo.
us.
I found out that I lost the next two Final Fantasy 15 episodes that are supposed to go up next week and after. But that's okay because I'm going to be real with you guys. We kept screwing up this, one of the story missions, so it's better that way. But I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 15 since then, so to level up the party and also get some side quests out of the way.
You never mentioned any.
The game is really fun. I can't put it down.
I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance. is
I almost
focused
wish we weren't playing on
on
Super Bonus rounds so I could just play it on my own.
I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each alliance,
I'll probably play a New Game Plus run on my own when we're done.
we need to end this war.
See you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
But other than that, day's been fine. Thank you for asking. We didn't lose the Far Cry episodes, though. Those are fine. We didn't get very far with those, but it's still further than we ever got with those Final Fantasy 15 episodes. Yeah, it's a great game. It's just the difficulty curve with the enemies doesn't make a whole lot of sense sometimes. Okay, I gotta see Joker's reaction to Edie personified. Is he in here? Yeah.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot.
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander. Don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was going to install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would have baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Alright, now we can get a mission started. It's a shame that the Mass Effect series really didn't take off with the Andromeda after this, because this is the best that Mass Effect has looked ever, I think. Oh, we're full. Okay. May as well check out that serverless lab while we can. We only have 2 side quests to do, so we're... It's one of these. Come on, you can make it. Wait, what? Oh, right there. So, like... It's on Sanctum, right? Yeah. Sanctum is proof of the old spacer adage. Just because it's a garden world doesn't mean it's a picnic. Freezing ice storms cover the poles in temperate zones, leaving a narrow strip of habitable land at the equator. Dry but windy, this area is home to Sanctum's minimal terrestrial plant life. The planet has yet to develop land-based animals, though invertebrates grow quite large in its pelagic seas. Mining, referred to as ice cracking at anywhere but the equator, is a common employment on Sanctum. The planet is rich in platinum and palladium deposits, as well as boron, which is locally used in semiconductor doping. Travel advisory. Carbon dioxide levels in Sanctum can reach 5,000 parts per million traveled. Travelers should carry a breath mask at all times and consult the Sanctum World Weather Service for warnings. Travel advisory. Piracy is at a 14-year global high on Sanctum. Visitors should take appropriate security precautions. Okay. We're headed to the service labs there. Oh, yeah, it's Coakley. You mentioned the Steam game. I found out last night that one of my childhood favorite games was... Ooh, Edie Can Be My Party? Let's see what that's like. Let's bring Liara too. I found out that earlier this year, like not even that much earlier, 2 months ago, 2K Games re-released a collection of games. One of them was a game I played endlessly in my childhood, Army Men 2 for the PC. Granted, they removed the local and online multiplayer functions, but I don't care. When that game came out, I grew up without friends, so I played that largely alone. I would love to do that game on Super Bonus Round or on stream. Once I'm able to afford it, I will grab it and do so. But man, I had to find like an ISO or something for that online. But now I don't have to because they re-released it through legal means. Yay! And there was a third game too, like it was called Army Men Toys in Space. I didn't even know that was a thing. So that's incredible. I am actually very happy that they did that. Now if only I could find out what that one game that was out when I was younger. It was like a pirate game. It was like for children, but I wanted to play it. I forgot what it was called. But like you could like launch things into a cannon onto an island with a penguin and a polar bear. And like the one that had me cracking up when I was like 6 or 8 when I was playing it, like you would like fire like cheese into a like you would fire like rotten cheese into a cannon and shoot it on the Antarctic island, and then the polar bear would go, "Ooh, stinky cheese!" And as I would piss myself laughing as a child hearing that. I don't know why I found that so funny. I don't know what that game's called. Another one that's been bugging me, and I mentioned this on the Spyro episode. I think I mentioned it was either Spyro or the Subspace Emissary series that's going out next month. There's a game on, I think it was the Apple Macintosh when I was in grade school. There was like a math game.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral.
Hold on a second.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're
Yeah, we let him have that lab. I wish I did not do that.
Get me any Reaper Tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
So, like, as I was saying, there's a game on the Apple Macintosh, I think. I don't know if it was exclusive to that or not, but it was a math game where you played as these like biker gang pig characters, and you just did races after you solved math problems, and then as you solve more math problems, you could unlock more locations and characters. I want to find out what the hell that was called. If anybody listening is able to tell me what that's called, and if we ever meet in real life, I will give you the biggest hug and a high five I can. That, like, I want to know. Like, I've discovered so many things from my childhood that I've lost. That's the one thing that still escapes me. Shit, I didn't even see you.
It appears to be Reaper Tech, but the signature is new to me.
Got the sample.
They don't make you do mini games for puzzles anymore. That's interesting. I kind of like those though, the mix and match and the memory match ones. It made you feel like you were doing actual work to a hack, but now they're just kind of like, now they just kind of suck the fun out of it. Oh, another little fun thing I did over the weekend, if you're interested in what the hell it is I do. I platinumed Crash 2 on the Insane Trilogy over the weekend. That was not an easy task. Granted, I didn't go for the platinum relics on the time trials. I went for the gold because the...
Will only lead to metagel advances for Hanar. Only Cerberus would call that a failure.
The trophies on the Insane Trilogy only require that you get gold. Still not easy, but better than if you tried to go for the platinum developer time. So yeah, I got that done. What else? No, that was basically my weekend. I just grinded up on Final Fantasy 15, Platinum, Crash 2. I'm going to take a break before I do Crash 3, or definitely before I do 1. Crash 1's going to be a nightmare. Like, Jad Peanut, he Platinumed the Crash series already, but I'm going to take it a little bit slower. I actually 100% completed Crash 2 on Twitch last year, the original one on the PS1. So I figured, you know what, if I can do that one, I can do the PS4 version. And that's what I did. Now Crash 3 will be a bit harder, because I don't really have all the gems on that yet. Well, it's not really going to be harder. I think it's just going to be a bit more complex. Yeah, the Insane Trilogy is hard if you don't know what you're doing. The one problem I have with it still is the Crash's hitbox and collision box is far too big or too small. Whatever it is, it's not correct when it should be. Like you could perfectly land on on a platform, but you're like, if you're like a pixel off, you'll fall to the into the pit anyway. It's kind of unfair. I do want to do streams of the extra levels they added once I'm done with the main game, so I can put them on Super Bonus Round. Because I did promise that I did attempt Stormy Ascent last year, but I never got to it. And the reason I haven't gone back to it is because, I wanted to tackle it again when I had more lives, so I could afford more screw ups. That being said, Spyro, on the other hand, I'm going to platinum the shit out of those 3 games. Like, I just 100% completed Spyro with Bill last week. I can do it again. The only hang-up I'm going to have is I have a feeling that the Reignited Trilogy is going to have trophies for the skill points, which is the one thing I never do, only because it doesn't count towards the 100%, 102, whatever the games call it. All right, I'm going in circles here. What's going on?
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Oh, I was supposed to deliver that. Okay, I was supposed to deliver the thing. And then they tell me where the next one is. Oh, the Steven Universe game's on Steam now? Is that anything good? I wasn't a fan of the art style they used for it. Oh, you haven't played it yet. Okay. I'm curious. Is it a beat 'em up or a turn-based RPG? Oh, you might not know the answer to that one either. If Jad Peanut were here tonight, I'd be able to ask him, because I think he not only played it, I think he platinumed it. Unless he platinumed the OKKO game. I need ammo. There we go. That's right, you press L3 and then it'll tell you what you have to do. Turn-based, okay.
Cortez, second sample secured. Heading back to you now.
Negative, Commander. Pad got hot. Had to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire. Scratch that. Make it 4. We'll rendezvous when I can. Out.
We just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
The station is aware of our presence.
Never said it would be easy.
Damn. Yeah, I figured it'd be in the PS4. Yeah, I'm a more of a console person too. I used to be bigger into PC games, but I don't know. Maybe because of all the editing and shit I do on my PC, my PC does not optimize games very well anymore.
We just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
And the Sam and Max games were like a real pain in the ass to stream.
Never said it would be easy.
I don't know if you guys were there for the last 2 episodes of season 1, but I found out after I uploaded the archives that there's no game audio on them at all. Like, you can just barely hear the game audio, but through my microphone. I don't even know what the hell happened there. So it is going to be a while before I stream any PC games again. And I did mention a while ago I was considering streaming the PC version of Symphonia because I hadn't played it on PC yet. But nope, not after what happened to Sam and Max. Speaking of Symphonia, the Nightbot thing got posted about the Symphonia replacement vote again. So yeah, if you haven't voted on that yet, please do. Although I think everybody here in the chat tonight already has. I'm not entirely sure when we're going to be done Symphonia. I'll know when we get to specific points in the story. I don't know how close we are to the Disc 2. I know exactly where Disc 2 on the GameCube started. Like, I remember the exact point. Like, once we get past the Disc 1 quote-unquote part, then I'll be able to give you guys a better idea.
Cortez, do you copy? What's your status?
Engaging multiple targets. Time for something to get risky.
Lieutenant! If we find another way, keep fighting.
Still love that. Two can play at that game.
I hope he's still alive.
You'll make it. Let's just keep the landing pad clear.
Damn. This asshole has me cornered. Granted, in his position, I would have done exactly that, but it's not fun when it happens to me.
Do you copy?
He's still alive.
You'll make it. Let's just keep the landing pad. Clear.
God damn, finally.
extraction point, ready for pickup.
Almost there.
Got the hell out of dodge really quickly.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
That took longer than it should have.
Yes, Commander?
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Nothing new to talk about with him, but...
Commander, I found something suspicious. Have you got a minute? Commander, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. It could be important. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project helps gifted young biotics. If it had been open 20 years ago, I bet you'd have been there. It's not an average school. They might even be doing work for the Alliance.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship.
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch. Maybe you belong here after all.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer, good catch.
Thank you, Commander. Commander, you have an encrypted message from a Miranda Lawson.
Oh no. Do I go and meet with her? She's Cerberus, and Cerberus is like not on my list of okay people right now. There's no fuel deposit in Citadel? Shit. Let's find out what she wants. Maybe she can help us. Or maybe she won't. I'll have to kill the bitch. I'm pretty sure I said this already in the Mass Effect 2 playthrough, but Miranda is drop dead gorgeous, but I do not like her. She is not a good person.
Transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. Requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
New metagel formula has been recovered from Sanctum. She's on the Normandy. She's by the Normandy dock.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
All right, she's up ahead.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. It's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay, I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father is involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
So she doesn't work for Cerberus anymore.
I didn't know.
It's all
Cerberus cut her out.
I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
Or no, she left.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
I think that's everything.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
Well, that was interesting.
Admiral Dr.
Alright, so what's next? Someone on the Citadel could use alien metagen formula. Well, that would stand to reason that someone in the hospital would want that.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. 1 moment, please.
May as well give Caden a visit, see how he's recovering.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta.
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How is Caden doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff.
I think I've heard this already.
Quite different from my days in the wards.
This war has left a lot of injured people homeless. How's your center handling the extra load?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive...
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help. It's completely tasteless to call this place Muerto.
What's going on here?
Ma'am, I'll cut you a deal. You buy us 90 million credits worth of life-saving equipment, and you can name the hospital whatever you want.
Now the truth comes out. My job here is done.
Welcome to Serta.
Thank you for coming to Serta. How can we help you? Be safe.
Yes, I know you.
I found this metagel formula. Figured you could make good use of it.
Where did you find this? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can put this to good use. Thank you.
There we go.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Listen, honey, please. This is how it has to be. Everyone's going through this.
I know, and pre-space flight all of a sudden.
Pretty much. You should see what they've got us using.
Oh. I guess the rain stopped because I don't hear anything anymore. That was pretty heavy too. It's been raining a lot up here, but you know what? I actually like that because like this is like this is like the last month where everything's still really hot. So the transition from hot to cold right around now in September is welcomed.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. You're not alone here.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark 4. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event,
I barely have that
appreciate
much.
You giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
I don't think I ever talked to her about this shit, so let me see.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We got bigger problems right now.
Ah, hell.
Oh, believe me, seeing the Reapers on Earth is terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, But imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I used to love summer and spring a lot when I was younger, but as I got older, I began to appreciate winter and fall a lot more. It's a lot easier for me to sleep in the winter because I can just warm up and then roll up in a blanket and there you go. In the summer, it's almost impossible to fall asleep if it's too hot.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Carry on, Specialist.
Alright, what's on our journal? The Grissom Academy. We better get those students out. That's not good. And then we'll go do the priority mission. I'm going to be doing quite a bit of side quest missions here because you can, similar to the last game, you can have multiple different endings if you are not prepared for the final battle. So the ending of this game might get delayed. I want to make sure I meet the requirements to get the best possible ending as possible. Damn it, did I just dock at the Citadel? Shit. Now we have to sit through a loading screen and do it again. Oh well. But yeah, you're able to check how you're able to get the best possible outcome. If by checking out your war assets, you want to have as many allies, much technology.
Ground transport? I'll handle it. Yes, Commander.
As much, you want to be as ready as possible for the final battle. And if you're not ready, you're gonna get fucked. And I think we might end up dying. I don't want the story to end with anyone dying. Certainly not Shepard. Certainly not anybody. I want us to win this thing, goddammit. And I don't want to live to tell about it. Well, that's not that I can. Not to mention, my favorite holidays are in winter and fall. I love Christmas, even though I'm not religious. And I adore Halloween. Rescue the students. This stated mission of the John Grissom Academy, commissioned in 2176, is to serve a student population demonstrating excellence and passion for math, science, and the liberal arts. Its entirely human student body ranges in age from the early teens to the mid-20s. Although the fact is not heavily advertised, the institution also offers classes for students with biotic capability. The school's Ascension project seeks to train these students and integrate them into normal society. It's space school. I'm gonna take Garrus on like a really dangerous mission. Like we're trying to get these people out before the Reapers come, but the Reapers aren't there yet.
There's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Let's hear it.
You watch a lot of haunted attraction shows, although you'll never go into them. Define haunted. Are we talking like haunted house where people jump out at you, or like really campy and corny like the Haunted Mansion at Disney World? I used to be terrified of the Haunted Mansion because I thought it would be a standard haunted house. But my brother finally convinced me to go on it when we went to Disney 2 years ago, and I adore that fucking ride now. That like it's you'll be awing at the technical marvel of it more than you would be scared. In fact, I don't think you'd be scared of that at all unless you have really weak constitutions. It's not even a thrill ride. It's on an Omnimover, so it's moving at a specific pace every time. Oh no, fuck that. I can't stand like people like if like I know that like people like warn about like oh shit something's happening. I know people like to warn about like oh like when you're going to a scary attraction don't like attack the people jumping out to scare you. They're just doing a job. If somebody jumps out at me, I'm gonna have a knee-jerk reaction. That's why I don't go in. Like I didn't exactly have a very fun childhood in school. Let's leave it at that. And I would have a gut reaction to defend myself.
Sanders, we're clear. It's me.
Although the evidence that I love the Haunted Mansion is pretty evident from the host alert on here.
Admiral Anderson always said you were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my students, I need the best.
How many of you are there?
Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military.
How's my avatar for Halloween? Oh, I already drew it. I just haven't colored it yet. I'm not worried about that. I'm not going to worry about it until September.
A few months knocking over practice dummies can't prepare your students for war.
Agreed, but the Alliance needs every resource it can get. And our students are unique resources. They wanted to help. How could we say no with the entire galaxy falling apart? Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
This is Froberg. There are students trapped in Orion Hall. Cerberus has us boxed in. They're closing fast.
Damn it.
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
I'll bring them back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems.
Shit, it's August. I gotta think about what games I'm gonna do for Halloween this year. I have a couple in mind, but nothing concrete.
I'll get the door for you. It leads to Orion Hall.
Kaylee Sanders at security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
We understand that you're scared. Your teachers affiliate with Alliance propaganda. But Cerberus can keep you safe. We're the only ones who can.
These Cerberus fucks. I never trusted them. Ah. Ooh. I like this one already.
Goddess, she's bleeding. Shepard, we need to help her.
Sean, can you hear me?
How do you know my name?
I saved your brother. He's with Kaylee Sanders at security. Can you get to her?
Yeah. I just need to rest for a minute. Thank you.
God, where the fuck do I go?
Get back! It's okay, we're Alliance.
Alliance? Everyone, get back! Let the Alliance handle this!
You got it, Yuri Lowenthal. Oh, fuck.
Thanks. Cerberus hasn't given us time to catch our breath. I tried to set up a defensive perimeter, but I don't know how much longer we could have held out.
You did well. You're alive. We're here to get you off the station. I'm Commander Shepard.
This is Ensign Rodriguez. I'm Ensign Prangley.
Who's in charge, Prangley?
Our commander was... I guess I'm in charge, ma'am.
Ensign, you've done a hell of a job holding out like this. Now we're getting you out of here.
Okay. We need a bit to recharge, though. They've been after us for hours. We burned close to 1,000 calories, and...
It's okay. How long do you need?
Okay, guys. Grab a quick bite and check your amps for damage. We move in 5.
Commander, I was wondering, do you ever forget the first time you kill someone? Because today was mine, and
I'd be worried if it didn't bother you, but you're doing the right thing here.
Does it ever get easier?
No.
These students have not undergone full military training. They are unprepared for the emotional stress of a war.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser is coming back.
How long have we got?
2 minutes tops, Commander. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, ma'am.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships, which gives us a fighting chance to escape. Get me back the cameras, and I'll find a path to the shuttles that keep Cerberus from boxing you in.
Of course we are. Don't talk like that.
Sorry.
We'll be ready when you need us, Commander.
No, but who cares? I'm not listening to Prangley. I'm listening to Shepard. How's your hand?
Sanders, you should have access now.
Level 31.
The fastest way is through the atrium, but Cerberus has sealed the doors. You'll need to disable the magnetic locks. The overrides should be directly above the door.
Above the door.
You hear Cerberus saying people's names? They must have files on all of us.
Why? They'll make a file on you.
I'm still scared, Commander, but I won't let you down. But at least I passed biomathematics.
No clue why I did that. Oh yeah, because I was playing FF15 earlier and holding circles the sprint button. While on here, it's X.
When we get out of here, I'm going to the beach.
Which beach?
Billion. Hotel Azure has a resort beach with waves and everything. Nothing but lonely and sorry girls as far as you. Thinking like that can find
What down here? No. Find manual overrides. God, where are you? Oh, duh.
You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
Oh yeah, that door.
Everyone, be ready. We'll go in first and draw their fire.
Commander, it might be better if we follow along from the second level. You can take point while we hit them from above.
A good strategy that protects the students from direct fire.
Just time your shots and stay safe.
Right.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station is sealed. The Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can do is get you killed. Surrender peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Don't listen to him. He's just messing with your heads.
Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
You've already held your own against Cerberus. You've all been trained for this.
Commander Shepard isn't going to let anything happen to us.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Let's go!
Is it loading or counting down? Probably both. Oh boy, another one. No. Ah, fuck. Damn. Oh, come on. Damn, I am quick to run out of health. Damn it! All that work.
Ready for action?
About damn time. Damn it! Oh. God, I'm getting overpowered here. And this is a side quest? Come on, man. Well, I guess there really are no side quests. They're not categorized by side quests anymore because any and all quests that you can do are beneficial to the end game. The more you do, the better. Fuck off with your stupid ass shields.
Ready for action?
What? As soon as I duck, I get hit. Kinda wish I brought Garrus. He's good at this shit. Hey, I got a trophy.
Ready for action?
Ah! I was doing so much better that time around. Do not do this to me. Alright, we got the big guy. Oh, that's right, the turrets.
We can go through that side area.
Kaylee, we're in the atrium.
I'm taking a back route to the shuttles. I'll meet you there.
Goddamn time.
Keep it up, guys!
Of course there's more.
Watch your barriers, everyone! Drop and recharge when you need to! Rodriguez! Get her some Medigel, now! Just stay down, Rodriguez!
Fuck. Oh, come on. damn it! Do not tell me I have to go all the way back to the beginning. Do not tell me I have to go back to the beginning. Oh, good. Here is better. Only the first Mass Effect would be that cruel. Do not put another one down, you fucking asshole. Do not. God damn it. course, there's another turret.
Everyone okay up there?
Ensign Rodriguez took a shot, but I think she'll be okay.
Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected. They know what they're doing, though. You need to hurry.
Oh my goodness, that was painful. I have a feeling it's only going to get worse, though. Because now we're trying to escape.
That's an impressive barrier, Octavia. Our file says you've been working on it.
Stay back.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now. This is a multi-core shield prototype based on cyclonic barrier tech. It'll hold off your guns for hours.
Sanders, this is Shepard. I've got some scared students hiding behind a shield prototype.
How do we know it isn't just Cerberus rigging the voice?
You could test for distortion peaks, Isaac, like I did when you faked a voice print to break curfew. And if that's Octavia's shield, remind her that I docked her half a grade because application of non-concurrent forces overloaded the emitters.
Thanks, Sanders. You did a great job keeping yourself safe. The biotic students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
Looks like schematics for amp interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
Objective acquired.
Oh, am I getting in that thing? Oh, hell yes. Oh, the glass is broken. Well, this was worth the trouble.
Shuttle's right over there. Head over in pairs. Rodriguez with me. Commander, behind you.
Jesus. Oh, there's another one. Atlas versus Atlas. Mine was better, and I have the broken windshield. Alright, fine. I have my fun.
Kaylee, how's it coming? Shuttles are unlocked. Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Wait, where's Rodriguez?
She needs covering fire.
She's not gonna make it.
Did he actually die? Yeah. I would have felt bad if he just got hurt.
We flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. Watch your fire.
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
Some of us didn't get off.
Jason Prangley came to Grissom when he was 6 years old. Barely spoke a word. He was so shy back then. To watch him grow up, only to...
He was always reading, studying battles. I called him a brown-noser.
Commander, I recommend we rethink the student's role. With their instructor dead, and Ensign Prangley...
They've got impressive barriers. They could help reinforce key positions.
A support role? Yes. Yes, they'd be ideal for that.
So Prangley died and we're not even gonna fight?
You'll be saving lives just like Ensign Prangley did. Remember his name. And when you go up against your first Reaper, make sure they don't forget it either.
Thank you, Commander. We won't.
Alright, now we should have that diplomatic meeting. My god, how long was I on that? Half an hour? Fuck. Liberator.
Shepard, damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Hey, Anderson's alive.
Sir, I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting to work. I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen into Cerberus' hands.
I wish I could have gotten all of them out of there.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer. And we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war.
Take care of yourself, Admiral.
Same to you. Anderson out.
Quite a bit of money I got for the fleet. Let's check the war terminal. Readiness rating 50%. Effective military strength. No way in hell am I going up against them now. Oh, it's a thank you from the from Kylie Sanders.
I just got word. Everyone from Grissom Academy has arrived safely.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander.
Ooh, okay, so let me... Alright, I actually have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back, everybody. I'm going to make this as short as I can, and then we're going to deliver those biotic amp interfaces, and then we're going to go ahead to Surcash to get that diplomatic meeting done. Alright, I'll be right back. And I have returned. Alright. Yeah, I'm treating the side quests in this game very seriously. Because I want to have the full front of the galaxy's help to fight the Reapers. So let's head back to the Citadel for a bit. And then we're going to get that meeting started. I'm so glad to be done with that firefight at the school. That was a pain in the ass. I don't even believe how hard that was.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
I'm guessing the embassy's ready to go. I don't know who actually needs the biotech. I assume the hospital, but maybe someone in the embassies probably needs it. Biotic amp interfaces recovered from some academy. Find someone in the Citadel who can use these plans. Maybe Commander Bailey could use it?
Never rains, but it pours, eh, Shepard?
That bad, huh?
Things here are getting tense. So many refugees scuttling about, rumors flying about the war. People are walking around eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up with the reports on suspicious behavior.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Well, he doesn't need it.
The Council. All I can think is that the more things change, the more they stay the same. I've always loathed that phrase, fatalism. Not what men and women should aspire to. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
Exactly.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity is as feared as we are loved. Hopefully that works in our favor now. I'll try to get financial aid from as many worlds as I can. Maybe manpower, a few armed ships. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Any news from Earth?
That is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites in the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Counselor Irissa is not like her predecessor. She is colder. If she has her hand on your throat, she will squeeze. Eschil, there you might find some traction. Practical, she might make Machiavelli turn pale, but that's a Delatras for you. Frankly, it's good Quentius spoke with you. His homeworld is in the most trouble, and he's looking for a way out. That speaks opportunity.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Anderson would be proud, so long as you deliver. You think you can do that?
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries, Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was a gift from a thief I'd been chasing, Kasumi Goto. She died several months ago.
I already know.
Kasumi was a hero. She died helping me attack the Collector base.
I merely wanted some data she'd stolen, Commander. I admired her personally. Her attitude was almost Solarian.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting?
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
Good morning.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to the remnant.
Welcome back to the Human Embassy, Commander Shepard. How may I help you?
Any other important areas I should know about?
The Normandy is currently docking bay.
That's it. Thanks.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
How do I get to the other facilities? Oh, right here.
Balloon's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Halloon. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olun's personal records and pull his recent messages. And Balone has a mistress?
An Asari poet.
His government approves of him having an affair.
No, they'd fire him if it became public. They're a paradoxical culture.
Tell me about it.
Spectre status recognized.
In an apparent bid for self-preservation, the entire Ralloy delegation has left the Citadel. In parting, Representative Arika said, "We have no wish to battle those who have yet to rise, nor have we the capability. Ralloy plan to destroy all artificial satellites and observation equipment they currently have in orbit. They say the Reapers will see them as a pre-spacefaring civilization and spare their planet. The Ralloy species made first contact with the Asari and were formally welcomed into the galactic community last year. From across the Milky Way, this is the Alliance News Network."
Val, I have some possible hits. Got some strange...
Balloon's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Balloon. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Balloon's personal records and pull his recent messages. And Balloon has a mistress?
An Asari poet.
Why am I hearing this again?
I think he was pressured into it to improve relations with Thessia.
His government approves of him having an affair with an Asari poet?
No, they'd fire him if it became public. They're a paradoxical culture.
Tell me about it.
I'm getting the feeling that I think that whoever wants these biotic samples will want them in the hospital. Unless there's somebody here who wants them, which I doubt.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Ugh. May as well take care of the side quest while I'm here.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Liar is at a cafe. Oh, well, they while I'm wandering around, they may as well too.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Denying refugees basic services. It seems the Reapers
At Kanala Exports, we believe
Is that a Dragon Age armor?
a strong heart.
I think it is. Holy crap.
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security and peace of mind.
Our people have lost their way.
Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis. Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis.
At Kanala Exports, we believe that a peaceful heart is a strong heart. Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full-service warranties.
I wouldn't go to the settled world. Larger colonies appear to be
The one he's...
You two could save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first human Spectre?
Wow, Commander Shepard?
Yeah, it's good advice. Let's sign up as Med-10 volunteers. How's that sound?
Much better than shooting myself in the foot with a rifle.
Oh, so you can walk up to people who are reluctant and don't know what to do in the upcoming war, and it's like, hey, get off your ass and help out with the effort. If you don't want to go to war, then help out in the the med bay. I actually like that shit. And Liara's just hanging out here? Yes, she is.
Still working?
One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as?
ESO, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
We'll get the people. Take a moment for yourself now and then.
I know. But there's always just one more task or meeting. Speaking of which, talk to the Volus, Barlavan. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us. Hello, Shepard.
This rate I could take any help. Edie and Joker are hanging out here.
Hello, Shepard.
You look like you're gathering data.
That is a safe assumption.
Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality really exist? That kind of thing?
I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet.
Oh my.
Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience.
Oh my.
You know when someone is romantically invested.
They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music.
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to think of it. It's gotta be natural. You need chemistry.
I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotional state.
That's drugs. Don't do that.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time, wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity. But you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
I have no idea how the mechanics of that are going to work.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news! The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records.
Blasto? That was a failed game franchise from the 90s.
Tips on how to make your apartment look bigger. And, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion. These people have no idea.
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep.
It'll happen. Once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
She's earned a little shore leave.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the Turian war effort.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Collector armor.
Our selections include rare technology upgrades from the Terminus systems. Good hunting.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
Look, he is not gonna leave. The sooner you refund him, the sooner you go home.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get this over with. Here, I've sent you a full refund.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Damn, I wish I hadn't spent all that on the Dragon Age armor.
Thank you for shopping at Supertine Armory.
This is problematic. We must find a way to stabilize the heating unit so the water temperature can remain steady.
I don't think I can do this anymore.
I know you've attacked those planets, but our training prepared us for everything.
Thinking of going? To Sanctuary.
To the Council, these councils.
If we switch from financial VIs to military...
I've seen Pelivan burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon. If you can help.
Look, Cyrus, you want to sell your shares?
Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy.
Blasto 6, Partners in Crime. I was wondering how they got the ability to use that name, but Blasto never went anywhere. Largely because Phil Hartman was the voice of the main character, and if you know what happened to him, yeah. I wonder if that game came out after it happened. I'm not sure. It had to be around that time.
Please select a destination. One moment.
Alright, I'm going to check the hospital. If I don't find out where the biotics go, I'm going to just leave.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
We're at this little farm. We killed a few enemy scouts.
Council called the
Charles is on his way for support, so I'm there for the night. Dinner, show me around.
theoretical enemy.
No, it's fine. We won't be needing your supplies after all. No, we found a better variant of metagel that allows for an even higher absorption rate among aquatic species. You'd like a sample? Why, of course, we'll be happy to send you one, just as we sent one to every pharmaceutical company in Citadel space.
May lose their planet.
Wonder if we can check on Caden. He's probably still unconscious.
Yes, I'm trying to place a call to Grissom Academy.
I overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone, but I
There we
found this
go.
while I was there.
What is this? Yes, these are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should work for the Asari as well. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
Well, bye, him. Alright, diplomatic meeting, and that's probably what the last thing we're going to do tonight.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please.
Treating all side quests as if they're important until I know for damn sure I meet the requirements to get the best ending.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Who's Diana Allers?
Ma'am, we can't say when we're deploying or where or why.
going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I suppose you want an interview?
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Tell your producers yes for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 footlocker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Maybe I can do some of these side missions on off stream while I do the super important ones. I don't know, like the fetch quests I can do off screen. But anyway, let's have that meeting. Diplomatic ships of the Solarians, Turians, and Krogan flow far away from one another, out of weapon range. Messages sent by each faction indicate they would welcome the Normandy as a neutral meeting ground for their diplomats. The fact that they have not agreed on the ship to serve as a neutral meeting point before now does not bode well for negotiations. Oh boy.
Commander, the Solarian Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Have them brought to the conference room. And hope this doesn't start another war.
This Krogan is just a glorified thug. How can he speak for his people?
By demanding respect. And I suggest the Solarians show some by starting with my name.
Ooh, Shepard looks that makes that outfit look really nice.
Then you can tell me why I'm supposed to give a piss about the Turians. I've already got Reaper scouts sniffing around my own planet.
Reeve, spare us the bluster. I'm not a diplomat and neither are you. So stop pretending and just tell us what you want.
Oh, I'm deadly serious. You need our help? Then here's what you're going to do. Cure the genophage.
Absolutely not. The genophage is non-negotiable.
Why are you so opposed to the idea, Dalatras?
Because my people uplifted the Krogan. We know them best.
You hid behind us while we saved you from your own cowardice. Your citadel exists only because the Krogan stopped the Rachni from swallowing it whole.
And after that, you ceased to be useful. The genophage was the only way to keep your urges in check.
Dalatras, Reeve has a point. Antagonizing him won't solve anything.
I won't apologize for speaking the truth. We uplifted the Krogan to do one thing, wage war. It's all they know because it's all we wanted them to know.
Your people should have thought the matter through then. Was it really a surprise the Krogan revolted?
That's precisely my point, Commander. We made a rash decision. We turned to the Krogan in desperation. It's the same mistake you're about to make today. No good can come from curing the genophage.
The Krogan have paid for their mistakes. The genophage has gone on long enough.
Unless you enjoy watching infants born without a heartbeat.
It's the only thing that's kept the peace.
Enough! Whether or not they deserve a cure is academic. It would take years to formulate one.
That's where you're wrong. There was a Solarian, Malin. He took some kind of twisted pity on our females and tested a cure on them.
I remember. His methods were barbaric.
It gets worse. Some of the females survived. They escaped his lab before you got there, Shepard. Embarrassing the Solarians. So the Dalatress ordered one of her goon squads to take them prisoner.
Where did you get this? It could be a fabrication.
No more lies! Those females are immune to the genophage, and they belong to me!
Dalatrass, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
How long do you think you'll last alone against the Reapers? Because if you don't help, that's how it'll end up.
And I'll be the last friendly Turian you ever see.
What's it gonna be?
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Surkash. But I warn you, Commander. The consequences of this will be felt for centuries to come.
Let's get them!
You're not setting foot on Surkash. This will take time.
It happens now. As a Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
We're going.
I won't forget this, Commander. A bully has few friends when he needs them most.
Bully? I could have used the bully option. I just chose not to because I care more about the fucking Reapers.
This is the Solarian homeworld we're headed to. They aren't used to seeing Krogan here, so let's keep it simple. We land, get the females, and leave before anyone...
Alright, Cocola. I'm actually going to stop like really soon.
Like talking to Solarians. Not unless they're begging for their life.
No offense, Reeve, but let me handle this. Krogan aren't known for being tactful.
Really? And what was destroying Malin's genophage research the first chance you got, Shepard? Yeah, I know about that.
Careful, Reeve. Shepard's here now, isn't she?
Not as a friend of the Krogan. This is about politics. Like telling the Dalatrass we deserved a cure.
Ooh, shit.
Destroying the data was a mistake. This war has shown me every species has a right to thrive.
You don't need to apologize for treachery, Shepard. I was congratulating you. You're on the path to becoming a worthy opponent to the Krogan.
Commander, I have the Solarian base on sensors.
Set her down. We'll sort this out later.
Commander, Solarian ground control says we don't have clearance to land.
Tell them the Dalatrass authorized this herself.
Once an enemy, always an enemy.
Permission denied. We're being waved off approach.
Land anyway.
You're too polite, Shepard.
Reeve, don't.
Halt! Stand down! Hold your fire! Commander Shepard, restrain your colleague. We only found out about this transfer a few moments ago.
I'd like to avoid a diplomatic incident.
As would we.
But you have something valuable to Reeve.
And I'm here to take it back.
This matter can be resolved, but I must insist he remain under guard.
I can handle this, Reeve.
So can my shotgun.
I'm Paddock Wicks, and I appreciate your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge.
Is that a female
Careful!
Krogan?
Watch the containment shield!
Brings back memories.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
Does that include studying lost Krogan?
The females were in poor health when we found them on Tachanka. They were brought here to stabilize their condition.
Touch me and I'll rip your head off.
I'd like to see them.
Of course. I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me a few moments and meet me near the elevator.
Attention biolab. Please prepare for yon specimen arrival.
All right, everybody. So that's going to do it for the rest of this stream. I want to thank you all once again for joining me. Next week, we'll pick this back up. Until then, the rest of our schedule this week is Tales of Symphonia tomorrow night, Sam & Max Season 2, Episode 2 and 3 on Wednesday, Tales of Symphonia once more on Thursday, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes on Friday, and don't quote me on this, but there might be a Xenoverse 2 stream on Sunday. I was going to do one last night, but I was tired after redoing Sam & Max, after nearly falling asleep on that one. We'll see. Check the Discord to be sure. But I don't know. It's on a whether or not I feel like it basis. And then come back next week if you want to see the continuing adventures of Aaron Shepard on Mass Effect 3. So thanks everyone so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your night or day depending on when and where you're watching this. And I will see you tomorrow night for Tales of Symphonia. Until then, I hope you had fun, and I'll be seeing you. Good night.